Um. All right. So, where we're gonna start? Roger Silks. It's 2025.
Okay.
The bombs haven't dropped yet. Later this year, there's plans from all three. There's rumors of all three of the major countries involved in this war blowing each other to all hell.
But I don't technically know that.
Oh, you don't know that.
I just know that there's a strife going on, there's fear, whatever.
Of course. Um, and you have been sent over to Russia, also on a spy-like mission, a stealth mission, to possibly collect intel and see.
I've got my unit or whatever. Squad of 4 or 6, whatever you want to do.
And you eventually, group kind of comes to a standstill just outside. It's cold. You guys are up in Siberia. So, and as you're making your way through the snow, each of your men just... Silks, I think that it's getting a little chilly up here. We bring any extra equipment for that?
Just our cold weather gear. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. What time of day is it?
I'd say it's around 3 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon. Have we done any kind of recon as far as the exterior of where we gotta go yet?
You've done all that, yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So, we're in a sense already in the process. Now we want to actually go in. Do we have NVGs?
Bless you.
Huh?
Bless you. I don't...
Night vision goggles.
Oh, you could have just said that.
NVGs is shorter. And it's military.
Yes, but I wasn't in the military, so I'm not going to be entirely sure.
But I'm
dumb it
playing
down.
my character.
I know, but dumb it down for me.
Okay. But out of game, do we have night vision goggles?
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, they suck, but...
They exist, yeah.
No, I know they exist, yeah, but we did bring some. Okay. We're going to make this a night op.
Okay.
Because we have to be stealthy. We have to be in and out. We want to try our best not to leave bodies. If we have to take someone down, we need to hide the body in a location that they can't be discovered. Ideally not kill them. But either way, we need to dispose of the bodies somehow.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, get in, get out. We have rendezvous with the chopper to return. Sprox is going to be 2,200 hours tomorrow, so we have between now and tomorrow to get back to that and do Xville. And we've got about 2,000 mics to cover, ground to cover, to get back to that site. So we have to do it tonight and be out ASAP, as quick as possible.
All your men just nod. Roger that. And with that, you guys are going to be kind of, I assume, waiting until nightfall.
Yeah, we're going to break off. I don't know if we were discussing this on the road or whatever, but we're going to break off a little bit, see if there's a small canopy of cover.
Yeah.
And set up kind of camp, put up our camouflage netting.
Okay. All right.
We're going to do rolling watch. I don't know, basically what you normally do in D&D. Rotate watch.
Okay.
Between all 4 of us. We're all 6. How many guys do I have?
You got 4.
It's a 4-man team?
Okay. They were expecting it to be a lot bigger of a task, and they wanted a small group just to...
Yeah. I'm gonna say, but it's up to you whether it's gonna be this way. Sniper, sawman, radioman, and then squad leader, and that's me. I'm squad leader.
I don't know what a salmon is. I can tell you.
Sawman, machine gun.
Okay.
It's a big gun.
So what I'm hearing is for your runs, I'm gonna have to learn a lot more military terms.
It's more or less they have to machine gun. It's not where you can't, like in COD, they have a saw gun in there, and in the game you can do one shots. No,
No.
gun saw guns They're meant for just for suppressive fire. Okay?
Alright.
Basically, just to shoot and get the enemy
Back.
stay in cover.
Yeah. Okay.
They are not meant to for one shot because they jam.
Okay.
You know what that means?
Yeah. Okay. That I know. Yeah. Okay. So night falls. You've been keeping your watch.
Oh, yeah, I was last watch, I'll say.
Yeah. Well, before we get to last watch, your sniper,
Okay.
when he's on watch, he's keeping an eye on this massive bastion, basically that you're looking to infiltrate. And he peeks in through a window. Silks, there's a couple people home. Don't look like they're doing much good.
Home?
Yes, he's
So
inside.
this is a house?
No, he's being sarcastic.
Oh.
Couple people inside. He points up to the window. Can you make a non-combat vigilance check for me? Roll all three. Yep. Okay, so and then just add them all
So
up.
it's a critical fail.
Yes, add them all up. I still want to see what your total is
11, 12,
plus vigilance.
12.
Yeah, you look in. You can't exactly see what he's referring to. Just you see the one person that he might have pointed to walk across. And
Let me get a reposition myself, see if I can get a better look at a different vantage point. I try and move and see if I can. I don't know. It's up to you if I can roll again or not. But
I'll just allow reposition to work. Yeah, there's kind of a slope where you guys are at nearby, so you kind of walk up on that, and you're able to get a bit of a better vantage point. And you see a laboratory, a very, very high-tech laboratory.
okay.
Main person that you saw walking across, you see them walking back. They're slim jaw, V-shaped jaw, flat, slick to the side hair, maybe around 50s.
Okay.
And you see them.
What time of day is it now? Depending on which watch.
And you're looking at around 7 p.m.
Alright.
Sun's starting to set.
Yeah, but it's still light out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna want to get up around
8 or 9.
2200.
Yeah,
So it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay. So, as your rotates continue, your final watch.
I did tell him keep an eye on that tower. I mean, as well as everything else, but just anything.
Mm-hmm. That's the only one that you are actively seeing people moving around in. So,
Yeah.
other windows look relatively.
Any guards or whatever. Keep an eye on any guards around the compound.
Other halls that you can see into look relatively vacant. So, strangely low security. So, as 2200 hits, your men get to their feet. You ready to go?
All right. We didn't do a fire. All right. Anybody notice as far as any guards walking around the compound? Standard routine, marching orders or whatever. Basically, if somebody was walking around the compound as a guard, okay, time. Like how long did it take them to get around the compound?
You didn't
Is there a
notice
pattern?
You didn't notice anybody. No guards.
Any movement we saw was inside the compound itself.
Yes,
So
and
they still
noted that as around 7 p.m. Sitting back and forth in the room. They seemed to be walking back and forth with a purpose. It wasn't just they were pacing; they were doing something.
All right. On our previous recon of the building, what seemed to be the best entry point, or what were some entry points? Were there any tunnels, or was it a door? Was there any gap in a wall? If there was a wall around the compound?
There's a few. It's not even like there's like a gate or anything. It is literally just a big building. You're standing right outside.
It's like an industrial building or a farm.
It looks almost like a warehouse. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a bastion mixed with a warehouse, kind of.
Okay. Is there any breakage in the walls, or is it?
You see a few
pretty sturdy.
You see a few chips. Nothing that you can like squeeze through. See some windows. Just the kind. But they look to be almost boarded up. Um, there's the front door, which is two kind of doors.
You don't want to go through the front
No.
door. Windows.
And then non-combat vigilance check. No, logic. Non-combat logic check. That's a
6,
Yeah.
11, 14, 14.
yeah. And then also you got
and then it's times 2.
that for this. It's just I factor in that you got a 6. There's no times it by 2. It's just you got
Okay.
a 6. So yeah, you see along the side. You see vines growing.
Okay. Is it a flat roof or a pitched roof?
Flat roof.
Okay, so we might want to get up.
Yeah.
See if we can get up to the top and then come down from there.
Just a lot of vines growing down to the side, just about where maybe if you jumped, you could probably reach them. They look thick. They're very thick.
When there was a recon, obviously, and now also, I don't. Was there any satellite reconnaissance pictures from up high, or any planes that are my company has done? From stateside
Yeah, sure. There was a. They did get a solid picture
or
of the
drone work.
They did get a solid picture of the roof. Flat roof.
Okay.
With how some roofs have almost like a border on them, or like a barricade on the roof.
Well, yeah, it's a wall, and then
It flat, and then it goes down to
Is there
flat.
skylights or
Yes.
vents?
No skylights, vents though. Yes, there were a couple of vents that they noticed.
Any
Along with the
sizable
generator.
vents? Any sizable manhole size
Yeah.
vents?
Oh yeah, big vent. Along
Okay.
with the generator.
I don't know if I want to get the generator, because the minute the generator goes, and that's going to put them on alert. All right, guys, we're gonna get up to the roof. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Take it easy, and we're gonna keep it to a low crouch. Make our way up there. Radio silence until further notice. If you have to say something on the radio, obviously keep it limit.
Mm.
All right.
Alrighty.
We get up. We make our way up slow, using as much cover as possible.
Can you make a non-combat agility check? A dex check.
8, 10.
+1.
Because I put 11.
That's your defense score. Your defense score is whatever your ability score is +10. So it's
10, 11. Okay.
okay. Yes, that's enough. You're able to hoist yourself up, climb up these vines. They're
We
very
worked as a team too.
yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
So the heaviest guy, we probably had go up first.
See the vines.
Well, because 2 of us, one could help lift him up to grab it, and then he would climb up, and then the next heaviest, I'd help.
Your machine gun guy was definitely the heaviest.
Yeah, and then when it's the last guy, we'd end up trying to pull him up, or we tied a rope.
Yeah. But you've made your way to the top of the roof. You make your way over to this very large vent.
First things first, before we do the vent, I tell my son, all right, you're gonna stay up here. Keep watch around. You're gonna stay. I want you to keep an eye on, and if need be, I'll radio and I'll ask you to take out the generator. If it comes to a point where we have to do that, and then you're gonna cover our 6 if it comes down to that, because you really don't want to go into a building with a saw.
Roger that.
If you can
So,
help it.
so you're having him stay on the roof.
Yep, and you're gonna keep wide eyes open around the outside. If anything is coming in, he needs to let me know. Obviously, keep cover in case, for whatever reason, if there's overhead, drones or flight, airplanes or whatever, or helos.
Okay. Yeah. So as he takes watch outside, you slowly maneuver this vent off.
As quiet as possible.
As quiet as possible. You hear a couple, but nothing extreme.
Before we go in, we want to look down through the vent.
What you see is a straight shot into a spinning blade, into a spinning fan.
Okay.
But what you see is it also opens up on the side of the wall. There's like a hole, almost like leading to another vent.
That's above the blades or below
That's
the
above
blades?
the blades.
Okay.
So you'd almost have to maneuver yourself around and almost like swing yourself into it. Otherwise, you could risk falling into the blades.
All right. We're gonna have to go in through here light, so we take off our pack. We're gonna go with just the basic stuff. And then we work. The three of us that are going in, we aid each other through there. The saw gunner helps the final guy down so he doesn't fall into the blades.
Okay.
And then
check.
And then the saw gunner is going to cover back over
the
vent.
Yeah.
He's not gonna
jam it
fix
back,
it in,
but he's gonna place it back over.
and then he's gonna hide the gear.
Agility.
9, 12, 13.
Okay, then yeah. Your last guy swings in, and he leans back, almost going into the fans, but before you're able to catch onto his arm, and you're able to reel him back in. And as you're kind of making your way through these vents, you eventually come across another vent that looks down into a room.
Lighted? Is it lit or is it dark?
It's lit.
Okay.
It's looking into the lab that you had seen earlier through the binoculars of your sniper.
Oh, kind of handy.
You look down, and you see two just seemingly like grunts and a scientist. Well, I assume that they'll be coming soon. And we'll have to experiment on one of them. We've created this gene. I want to know if it's functioning. If it just kills them, then I don't see the fun in it. Neither does the government. Do you see the fun in that, gentlemen? No, sir. And from what you can see through the little cracks in the vent, you see two grunts guarding the door.
Two grunts. I'm not seeing the one talking.
Yeah, you know he's in there, but you see the two grunts just guarding the door. And then you watch as the guy that you hear talking kind of walk around in front of a table, work on a few things. Can you make we're going to say logic.
A what?
Logic. Non-combat logic.
8, 12.
So 12. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you look in, and you see him working on what appears to be various chemicals.
He's got the grate there, so I can't look.
Yeah, you're kind of looking through the cracks in the grate, and you see what you can appear to see various chemicals, and one sitting in a very tall beaker, a bubbling green substance. Everything else kind of just looks clear or vaguely green. You could tell he's been mixing everything into this giant beaker.
Do I see the door?
Yes.
What's the door look like?
Same door as the entrance, the two to open towards you. Bring the handles down, pull out.
Metal door?
Metal.
Wood? No, metal. Mm-hmm. What is it? I'm not going to be able to tell if it's locked because I'm too far away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Further down the vent, is there anything you see? Other I mean, I'm sure it goes further, but is there like another fan, or can I continue?
Further down the vent? Yeah, there's another. You got this?
No, I think I'm getting whatever.
Yeah.
What else do you had?
Another vent. And are you gonna go look at that, or are you going to keep your eye on this?
What kind of communication do we have? Standard radio, or was it like a headpiece?
Standard radio.
Mic?
Standard radio. Yeah.
They're gonna hear.
Mhm.
Don't want to necessarily leave the spot, but if I try to open, that's gonna distract them. They're gonna have time to go and raise the alarm. I don't want to kill the professor. Really don't want to kill the guards either, but I definitely want to kill the professor. I want to get intel. If I take down, the minute I take down anybody, they're gonna have time. We're not gonna have enough time to get dropped down.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any signs of like emergency alarm pulls on the wall, buttons?
No, seemingly not.
But I can't see every part of the wall.
Correct.
Every location.
Mm-hmm.
Where I see that vial, does it seem like that is possibly seemed to be his primary workstation?
Yeah.
Can't rely on it, because generally you'll have your emergency stop near the primary station or at the exit. Doesn't mean there isn't one somewhere else. Where's the window in correlation in this room?
Right above his main workstation. Almost like while he's working, he's looking directly out. Your group was very entrenched in snow, though, so he probably wouldn't have been able to see you from the distance that you were at.
You know, and if there was woods, we would have been in the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have thought more. We're gonna go ahead, continue down. First I'm gonna just kind of feel my fingers around the vent into that room.
Okay.
Do I see any indication where it's attached and I have to use force to pry it up and
Yeah,
get
you'd
down?
have to use force.
Fight with that just to get in. All right. Kind of tight space. I lean back and I try and whisper to the guy back. Hey, the third, and I say, tell Ramirez, the third guy, tell Ramirez, keep eyes on here. Do not move.
All right, tell Ramirez, keep eyes on here. Okay.
Me and Jones. I'm going to continue further down. We're moving very quiet because it's aluminum. Probably, trying not to be banging on the vent. Hopefully, they do not hear us going through the shaft.
Okay. You're having Ramirez stay back. Jones moving up with you.
No. When we get to whatever, if it's a T, a turn, or an intersection.
It does go off that way, and then but before it does, you find a vent that leads down into an empty hallway.
Now I want Jones to stay still in eye shot over Ramirez. So if we ended up curving or turning or whatever, I didn't want him to continue on out of eyesight.
Yeah.
So I come up to another vent and peer into the vent.
Empty hallway.
Dark? Or how much lighting?
A little bit of lighting, like lanterns on the wall.
Do I look, listen, anything? Check the vent. How secure is it?
Kind of loose.
I try and very carefully try and shimmy that off and move it out of the way.
Okay. All right.
I'm successful.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I pause, look without sticking my head down, looking, listening, looking for shadows.
Logic.
11, 12.
So, yeah. You look down, poke your head around.
Nope, I don't poke my head.
Sorry, you're not poking your head. You're just kind of looking.
I'm looking to see if there's shadow, if I notice any shadows.
You don't see
any different from what it was before I did that.
You don't see any shadows. What you do see, though, on the wall, almost what appears to be a security camera, pretty large, with something attached to it.
But I can't make
Almost looks like a suppressor.
And because I'm a stealth mission, I'm probably going to have a suppressor on my sidearm. That's the only camera I really see.
From this view, yeah.
Probably somebody watching it. He's going to shoot me if I don't take it out. Alright. Now, what was the general direction of the room to my current pause?
Behind you.
Directly behind me.
Yes.
So, I'm along here, it's back here.
No. So, like, how you're going.
Here, put my guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not on the ground, I'm on the vent.
So, yeah. So you're here, you're walking along, the vent is where you are, it's back this way. This is a door to that room. You were going along this way.
Oh, this is the door to that room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if I drop down right here, facing that way, the door to that room is to my left.
Basically be right there, yes. With the angle that you're at. The main concern would be the camera, which would be right around here.
I don't see another camera over here, over there.
You can't see that angle.
How is the pitch of the camera? Is
45
like this, or
45
is it slightly down?
45 degree down to the ground. Goes all the way right. Doesn't go all the way left.
So I don't get the vibe. I'm not getting the vibe that it can see the ceiling. It's just looking the hallway itself. So I kind of lower my head just enough to get eyes in to look along the walls and the floor and everything.
You see another one down here.
Okay.
Goes all the way left, doesn't go all the way right. The other one goes all the way right, doesn't go all the way left.
So like that.
Yeah, they each has blind spots that the other one covers.
Yeah. I'm not seeing any cameras on this side either.
Mm-mm.
All right. I do. Oh, quick.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to be quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do I got C4 on me?
Um.
C4 charges, water charges.
Yeah.
Go play with your stuff, Trevor. Go. Do I have any? Odds are I would. It's just whether I have them on me or not.
They're probably in your pack. Or with your pack.
Yeah, true.
Since you lightened up.
All right. I'm gonna turn to the guy behind me, to Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So Jones, go back. When you get back there, I'm going to talk to the radio. I'm gonna break silence on the radio.
Mm.
When I say, what I tell? Well,
Ramirez?
no,
Your son? Or your gun guy?
Kyle. That's his last name.
Okay.
Jason Kyle. I'm gonna tell Kyle, hit the generator.
Okay.
Once he does, once he does that, you guys are gonna try and get through the roof there, take out the guards, and detain the professor. I'm going to hopefully I can get in through the door quick enough. I'm gonna take out these two cameras, and try and come through the door.
Okay.
All right.
No, roger that. Makes his way back.
Relays it to Ramirez.
Yep. Ramirez pokes his head around. Gives you a little signal that he understands.
All right. I want to try and get a bead on the two cameras and try and take them both out with my silencer pistol.
Okay. Can you make 2 agility checks? Not non-combat. Just actively take these scores. So yeah, it's still okay. So it's still more. Okay. So that's the first one. So 4 plus
10,
7.
13, 14.
You one immediately shuts down.
Next one.
Yep. Next one. 4, 7,
7, 9,
10.
10.
You aim for the other one. Miss by a hair.
I've got to go again. Quick.
All right. Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, you're able to knock it out, chip the glass of it as it just
Chip the glass?
it chips the glass, so it just it basically makes it unfunctioning. There's the thing inside where if you hit it just right, it just stops working. That's security camera. There's the glass lens. Yeah, that's where you hit it, and it can't register anything now.
All right. It's still functional. It could still shoot or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what other sensors might be on there. If there's.
You see a red line coming from it.
All right. I time it. How does it move? Its movement.
Sporadic.
I gotta take it out. I gotta finish taking it out before.
All right. You missed this one.
4 plus 6, 7, 8.
Oh, crap. Here. Ooh, that's an actual fail, so. 13. That's 14. Trevor, we're to the middle some. What's your agility defense score?
11 in total.
No, just this one. Okay. Nothing extreme. You take 3 damage as you watch as it and you shoot at it again and it hits you right in the hand.
How bad in the hand? Well, 3 damage, I guess. All right. Where's my damage? Where's my health? There it is.
Just 3.
So 57.
There you go. Yep. So.
Oh. Right. God, generator now. Ramirez, Jones, go.
All right.
And I drop down, and then.
As you drop down, you immediately watch as it starts turning to you before. As you can tell, the generator's been hit, and you hear.
I'm trying to go. I'm gonna try to open the door, grab the door.
It is locked. If you want to try and make a strength check against it, you can make a non-combat melee.
Now, how is it? I open. Is it just a?
It's 2 doors that open like that.
Oh, it's double doors.
Mm-hmm.
Push. No, I'm not gonna necessarily do a strength check, but I'm going to. Well, I may still have to. I'm not really trying to bust through it, but I'm kind of hoping by doing this, those guards might be distracted and give my guys time to take them out.
Can you make a non-combat vigilance check?
5. 5.
Wow. Okay.
Doing fantastic right now.
Try and open the doors.
We're the weakest of all the special forces units.
You try and open the doors. And
I was just trying.
Or sorry, you're shaking them. And you can almost feel the lock loosening before you see a hand go over your mouth, covered by something else. A cloth. Go over your mouth.
Try and headbutt.
With what you rolled,
Okay.
as you try and knock back, you try and catch your breath, but every
No,
time,
I was trying to headbutt.
I know. Yeah, you're knocking your head back. You're trying to headbutt them, and then, but every breath in, you feel yourself going under.
I'm trying to hold my breath.
Even eventually, just holding your breath for that long, you start to pass out.
I mean, I'm still trying to, kick, do this, try and kick them in, with my kick them in the nuts, but to no avail. Fortunately,
No avail, yeah. As your eyelids shut, and kind of almost like with a ringing in your ears, you hear, "Silks! Where's Silks? Where's Roger?" As before you fully go under, and as you come to again, you find yourself strapped to a chair.
I'm yanking, pulling.
You are very firmly locked in.
I was like looking around, trying to look around. I'm sure, but if it was chloroform that they got me with, I'd probably be very groggy. My vision went, because I'm almost like you're waking up from this.
Mm-hmm. Depending on how long they held it on you, there could be slight brain damage.
What? It's gonna be kind of a foggy look around, depending on how sleep that.
You're kind of trying to get your wits about you, trying to blink your vision back. Ah, the leader of it all. Fascinating. The easiest to capture.
Who the fuck are you?
For exchanging pleasantries, and he extends his hand despite your hands being, restrained.
I'll give you something to shake. Come on.
Semyon Erogov. Pleasure to meet you. Now, I must say, I found capturing you quite easy to do, all of you, as a matter of fact. All of you, I must say, weren't very good at your job.
Unfasten my bindings. I'll show you how easy I am.
Violence is never the answer, Silks. You see, that will just lead you to a blind rage. And with a blind rage, you'll end up right back in my chair.
No, don't worry.
I'm sarcastic now. No, I don't mean to instill fear that, frankly, a man of my frame cannot instill. But your friend's, what is his name? Jason Kyle? He's restrained. Your friend Ramirez is restrained. And your friend Jones is suppressed. Can you make a non-combat vigilance check for me? That's a 6 on the Marvel die as well.
6, 9, 10, 11. 10, 11. Oh, wait, and then...
But you got a 6, so if I factor that in as well. You look to your left, and you see Jones, point blank.
What do you want?
Do I want?
What do you want? You son of a bitch. I'm freaking gonna kill you. I'm gonna rip off your head and shit down your neck.
Listen, you are, as we are aware, you are American, and I don't know if you understand. You're behind enemy lines.
What are you talking about? I don't have any American signatures on me. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not American. We're a not-for-profit organization. We do this stuff for pro bono.
You're still American, or, based off of your accent, Canadian, implying you associate with the western portion of the world in some regards. Otherwise, why would you be here? Please, enlighten me, non-profits.
Because nobody likes Russia. You're a bunch of pricks.
Bunch of pricks. Pricks. If you're a non-profit organization, then I suppose no one's waiting for you back home. No one's...
No, I got nothing. No. I know. It's hard. Your mommy loves you too much. I know. I'm sorry.
Walks over to his left, and he grabs a syringe, puts it in the beaker, fills it up. If nobody is at home to care about you, then testing this on you won't affect anybody else, now will it?
What is that?
Well, if you'd like me to explain, as he walks over
No, I just asked for you to stay silent. No, come on now.
And he walks over and your sleeve is already rolled up from when you were out. And he walks over, and as he starts injecting it, what this is what we intend on ruining your country with. This and North Korea, it is what we refer to as an X gene. Essentially, we're putting a new gene in your body that will make you, how do you say in English, mutant.
Do you want to disfigure everybody? Wow. You're so smart. We're going to take over the world by just changing everybody's anatomy, because that does it.
It's less of changing an anatomy and more removing your capability to do simple human functions.
Oh, because you're too retarded. You have to make everybody even dumber than you. Gotcha.
You seem to be very sarcastic, and that's fine by me. That implies that I can do more with you.
You have no balls. You gotta do everything.
I will feel no remorse.
Oh.
And
if I wasn't sarcastic, you'd be remorseful?
Maybe.
God. And you'll wonder why nobody likes you. No. You're just proving the world right that you're screwed up.
You also look to your right and you see Ramirez coming too. Jones? Jones? What'd you do to him? Suppress him.
Ramirez, no. Let them go. Let them go. Do whatever you want to me. Let them go.
But then they're gonna run right back to America or your non-profit organization, and they're gonna give your location. And that's just...
And how long is it gonna take for them to get there anyways?
long enough.
You'll probably do whatever to me, and you'll probably leave the building long before they can get back.
See, you're thinking of hypothetical situations.
You're thinking of hypothetical as well, so...
No. If I keep them here, what are they gonna do? They're going to stay put. No one's going to be radioed. As long as I keep him dead. Crazy. And then, as long as I keep him and Jason restrained, the way I see it, I see no risks here. And then we wait for you to turn into some hideous creature who can't breathe.
Be more retarded than you. Gotcha.
Put them in the ice bath. And the two guards...
God, ice bath. Yeah, because that'll do it. Oh, wait, he put the shot in me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The two guards make their way over, and they grab the... it's almost like a gurney that's seated upwards. And it's almost in like a track.
So they don't have to unbind me and...
No, they actively unlatch the bottom of it so that it's just it's on the track, and they push it into here where it opens, and you're pushed into just this wall of ice, almost like fit for a human body, almost like a cryo freeze.
You better hope this doesn't end up making me into an incredible, a Hulk or whatever, because you're so screwed if that happens.
And is it?
And I'm doing this the whole way.
Closes. And there's a reader at the top that you can see. -20 degrees.
My nipples are gonna be all cut through paper.
And you hear from the outside. He sees that you're not shaking and squirming. Lower the temperature.
Oh, I'm not? Okay.
Not yet. It's cold, but it's not like you're having
it's
a
negative
reaction.
20?
Yeah, it's cold, you're sure, but you're not having a reaction, is what he's looking for.
Because of the serum?
Mm-hmm. He's putting your body through extreme conditions to do it activates.
No, I just wasn't sure if it was because of, because normal human, whatever, yes, negative 20, you're potentially going to be...
Yeah, you're shivering.
You're potentially going to die.
Yeah, but not immediately. No, not immediately. But he's putting your body through short-term, high-intensity situations to see how your body reacts and to activate it. As he lowers the temperature, and it gets colder and colder, and you watch as it drops to negative 30.
Am I still in my cold weather gear, or does he have me stripped down?
He has you stripped down to just t-shirt and pants, like the very last layer of clothing.
Normally, I would instantly, the minute it goes on, I would be normally, but because of the stuff, I'm not reacting to it.
It's no, like I said, you're still shivering, but you're not spazzing out and like having a whole-blown reaction with the serum in you. That's what he's looking for. He doesn't want you cold. Or yes, he wants you cold, but he wants you mutating. Is his goal.
He wants to see some kind of result.
Mm-hmm. So, as he drops it to negative 40, and it's still cold, and he's...
I'm so going to kill this mother...
He opens it. Interesting. Spaldy's not reacting.
I'm not reacting, you son of a... you cold in there. I technically don't know how cold he get dropped, because it's not like there was a thermometer.
Like I said, there was. Like I said, there was.
Oh, I thought it was
negative 40. For both. Negative 40.
Cool.
As he brings you out. Each high-intensity situation. Lower him. As you hear a tkunk from behind you, and you watch as your gurney just...
Forward?
No, backwards.
Oh, so I didn't face plant. I went, okay.
Yeah, and it's burning right down. Yeah.
You mother.
And they... and it's almost like the gurney that you're in. Each arm is attached to a different portion of the gurney. So like your back is on one part, and then the legs almost seem like a different piece. Same with the arms.
Yeah, I get it.
He hits a button, and you're... As you're brought out, and he... James Bond situation. Perchance could put you in a high-pressure situation. As he lowers a beam.
Can I ask you a favor? Just don't mess up my masturbating arm, please.
He has jokes. I'm sure those will go away soon. As he hits a button, and he James Bonds you. He sees you see that laser coming up between you.
God,
Can you make a non-combat resilience check?
Okay, please pass this one.
5, 11.
And what was it?
Resilience.
+2, so 13.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's a what?
That's enough. You see it coming closer to you, and it almost feels like your muscles are rippling. Not like they're getting bigger, but they're rippling. Like they're moving beneath your skin on their own.
Oh, that feels so wrong.
As it...
All over the body?
Yeah,
or just where the laser's hitting at the time?
You can feel it running all over your face. It's... you can feel veins bulge.
Oh. There's parts of me that feel so weird I didn't know I had before.
Before it... It's almost like it clicks. Like, you're waiting for that laser to hit you while the muscles are rippling before you tense and one strap snaps.
Oh.
The other strap snaps.
I freaking see if I can...
You reach and you
try and hit the laser away from me so it doesn't.
You watch as
look
it
like,
knocks off. It completely shatters off and tumbles on the ground.
Oh. I do a quick look around while I'm grabbing the straps of my legs.
He's free. Please get him. Get him. And you watch as the two guards are going to be booking their way over to you. And there and there.
Now, while through all this, did I happen to notice if my body, pigment, anything actually changed?
You look slightly more muscular.
Okay. Is my skin kind of raw? Feel a little raw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you it's almost
you know where I'm going with
yeah,
that.
it looks
my armor
almost like
hasn't.
yeah. It does look, like I said, it looks tender. So all over your body looks very tender, but you don't notice any of that.
Now, yeah, because my adrenaline's going. But throughout my movement, I noticed, obviously I noticed when I hit that broke off, but I just kind of took that as, it was just a weak piece of equipment. Didn't contribute any kind of strength. But did do any other movement that would give me a sign that, okay, I am stronger?
You being able to rip the straps off with
Was it
ease.
leather or metal?
Metal.
Okay. Which direction? And they're coming. So I try and see if I can put my foot on the bed thing and kick it, thrust it into him.
Okay. While you do that, roll initiative.
So what do I roll?
All three.
All three?
Add them all together.
8, 10, E plus 0.
Let me see. You have an edge or advantage, so you get to roll again and take the higher roll.
What did I just roll?
You got an 8.
No. 6 plus 2 is 8. It was a 10 total.
Oh, okay.
10, 16.
16. Okay.
So even better on the second one.
Math. Okay. Okay. So you will be going first. They'll be going at the same time. So, you have your power sheet. Your power, yeah, here.
Oh.
Those are your powers.
I don't have any weapons.
Not
so
yet.
I can't use those two. So all I have is my sturdy and my might.
Yeah, just strong.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't a power, but I allowed you to up your run speed by one because your guys' speed is right here.
Yeah.
Your run speed should be 6 instead of 5.
Yeah. Yep. But I'm wanting to kick that bed thing into that guy.
Okay.
Put my foot would be like this on the edge. And I'm just going shove it and use full strength into that thing.
Make a melee check. It'd be in combat now, so that.
And it's all three. All three.
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 14 in total.
14. Okay. That would be, like I said, that'd be strength, so that hits. Yes. Okay. So then you're gonna roll only one die. You're gonna roll the Marvel die. Yep. 3 times 2 plus 2.
6 plus 2, 8.
So 8. Yep. 8 damage as you boot this bed at him.
Any chance he gets stuck underneath it, or is it?
It tumbles over him, and it almost like whips his head back.
Okay.
And he tumbles backward as he's definitely stunned for a second.
But it didn't land on him, pin him down or anything.
No.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how heavy the bed thing is, anyways, but.
You make a non-combat, non-combat since I'm not having you do an attack. Vigilance check.
8, 11, 11.
11. You notice the door closing. Like someone outside the door closes the door.
Across to the left. Oh, they're so dead. I'm gonna get that son. I mean, I'm gonna want to take care of him next.
Yeah.
Do I have anything on the ground I can use to swing at him? What's my immediate?
You did just use your action.
Oh.
There is. Well, yeah, but you can still use. I can still look,
but I mean,
you can still look, and you can use a free action to pick something up. Uh, there's the giant like pole that the laser was hanging from.
I grab that.
It's connected into the ceiling as you're able to break it off with ease.
I smile. I look at the guy and I smile.
It is now his turn. Oh boy. This is my least favorite part of this all. Is finding it. Duplicate tab.
Never did ask, did this serum or anything actually impact my brain as far as memory or anything like that?
At the moment, not that you can tell.
Okay. So I could still actually be adjusting to the serum. It still could be working out its effects on me. I just haven't gotten it in a full. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to find. Okay. That might work. Where are we at? This one. Alright, what your vigilance defense is just 10, right? Since it's 0 per
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. So that would hit you, then. Okay. That was a no. Okay. And then if the attack is any damage taken is then applied to the target's focus instead. Okay. So you're gonna take some agility. So, you're gonna take 4 damage to your focus, and then you're stunned.
Oh. 36.
Which I have to see what. I have to remind myself what stunned does.
And what'd he do?
He shot you.
Oh.
He shot you. But
It actually makes sense because my skin is tender.
Mm-hmm. So you're definitely gonna be stunned. Yeah.
Feels a lot worse than it normally would. A normal person would because I don't have.
Even then, getting shot sucks, but you are
I'm more sensitive.
Which stunned. Any power the character is concentrating on and immediately you're not concentrating on anything cannot take any actions and all attacks on them have an edge. This only lasts for 1 round.
Right. Where did he hit me?
Shoulder.
Got me right here.
No, more like right here as you watch as it like chips off. Yeah, it like chips off a piece. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I didn't think I had the armor yet.
No, I'm saying a piece of your flesh is gone.
Okay. I kind of dropped to a knee. Oh, that's being stunned.
Yeah.
I'm so gonna rape you.
Jesus. Okay. It is. You can make a check. I think it'd be a non-combat vigilance check to try and break it early and take your turn.
Nope.
You have to be his.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay, then yeah, that'd be an automatic fail. So the other guy, back to his feet. He was also stunned. Back to his feet. Okay.
He beat it, so he gets back up.
Well, it was already a turn. It was already 1 round. Like I said, it goes for 1 round, so he would be up regardless. So. Hey. What's your melee defense score?
12.
I crit, but the other 2 were too low to hit.
Well, if you crit, that's automatic hitting it. Oh,
No.
not like D&D then.
No, I don't like running that. So then the other guy's gonna try and shoot you again with agility. Yeah. Okay. So he's going. Oh wait, no, just that. But it doesn't stun this time. Okay. You take another 4 damage to your focus, but it doesn't stun you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get the nice number. Switch back to you. Yeah.
All right. Who's closest to me? Technically.
Yeah.
Him?
The guy who just got back up.
Actually. Yeah. I'm going to attempt baseball bat swing him into him. Like
Okay.
see if I
Yeah,
can
use
hit
that. Use your
him.
newfound strength. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
How do I do that now? What am I adding?
It'd be your melee.
Just
Melee attack. Yes.
7, 10, 12.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So then, what'd you roll on your marble die? So 2 times 2 plus 2. So yeah. So you do. So it'd be 6 damage.
Oh wait, do I have to roll this again for the damage?
No, it's whatever you got on it.
Oh, okay.
But you take this pipe as you, and you hear a in his chest as you hear a rib crack, and you swing and he goes with it, and he goes with it into him as they go tumbling into the machine.
Okay.
And the guy that you actually actively hit with it, he's down for the count at the moment. The other guy staggers to his feet, trying to get up to you.
Okay.
Are you going to attack? You have your movement speed, so do you want to attack him again, or you just want to go?
Where's the door?
That's
there.
the door.
That is the door.
Ramirez is right here. Jason Kyle is unknown where he's at.
But the other Ramirez is dead?
Ramirez is the alive one. Jones was the one who was point blank right there.
Okay. And I don't know where the other one is.
You don't know where Kyle is now.
I'm kind of in a rage, so I'm actually gonna bum rush. Is what I've got after hitting him? It's more like a pole now.
It's a pole, but based off of how you chipped it off the wall, it's kind of like. You remember the pipe that Tom hit me with?
Yeah.
The point at that very sharp edge.
But it's a
that.
pole. It's not like it's got a big contraption around it or anything.
No, just a pole.
I'm gonna run and
Joust him into the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll hit. Agility with this since I'm bum rushing.
6.
Ooh. So that'll
11, 12, 13, 14.
15.
15.
Yeah, that hits. So
and then
this
6.
So 6, and then this is the
Times 2 is 12.
No, agility. Remember.
Oh, whoops.
So
it's 6.
Plus 1 is 7,
7,
and then you times that by 2 since you crit.
14.
So 14. You bum rush him, and you hit him right in the gut, and you hear the metal behind him as you run into it just go. And he just, as he holds himself on the pole, and he just tries to pull it out, but it's jammed into the machinery behind him.
Okay, let's pause. Let me get him.
Right? We're almost done.
Really?
Yeah, it's been over an hour.
Alright, well, if we're almost done, then, like, how much longer?
It's 5-10 minutes.
Alright, just hold on, Trevor.
Okay. So, as he's holding on, as he's just holding on to any breath he can have.
Where is Kyle?
Shredded to bits, threw him down the fan.
I had him by the neck when I was.
Normally you would definitely leave a bruise. Your fingers dig into his throat as it starts to just squeeze his esophagus.
No, and
you're watching as he's just bleeding.
And then I yank.
Yeah.
So I take out his.
You're tearing out his entire esophagus. His trachea is gone.
Yeah, I do that. I do a Patrick Swayze from freaking Roadhouse.
As he just.
Oh, he's dead instantly.
Yeah,
There's
he's
no
dead.
gagging.
No, yeah, because they can't get air.
No, I know that, but in reality, that by doing that, that's instant death. There is no like you're dying. It's no because it's like ripping out the brain.
Yeah. So yeah, you just as he's done.
How about the other guy?
Other guy's out cold. Doesn't seem to be dead though. Curb stopping him.
Yep.
Yeah. You hear a large crunch as you watch as his head pancakes.
And I look over. I'm kind of in a rage, and I do look over, and I'm looking, and I go to Ramirez, and I get him out of his restraints.
What'd they do to Kyle?
They said they dropped him in the fan vent.
And a bunch of lying bastards. He's probably somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you out of here and go back and look for him.
I'm gonna go back and look for him?
I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you out.
Okay.
I'm gonna take him out kind of to the woods.
Yeah, you bring him out to the woods. Where
Oh, where's Jones? Jones's.
John? Yeah,
I grab his body and take.
Yeah.
We don't leave anybody behind.
yeah. You bring them both out. And I'll watch Jones. I'll keep him here. And then when you come back, we'll reconvene. At least get you and me home.
Well, no, we're all getting home.
I'll get them home too, but us hopefully home safe.
And I'm just, all right. He's got no guns, but stay quiet. This is gonna be freaking cold, but I'm gonna kind of cover him up with any shrubs that I can find, and some snow. Just try and keep him hidden. And I go back to look for Kyle.
You make your way in.
I actually go back and go up the way we initially entered.
You
So
climb up those vines, and you remove the vent, and sure enough, the fan seems to be extra bloodied. You see a bunch of chunks lying about. In the little slot, you see a bunch of chunks. He was shredded to bits.
Dog tags. Do I see his dog tags if they're on the fan?
You can hear.
All right. How big is the generator?
How big is it?
Yeah.
It's a big generator.
I go over and I nudge on it just to see if I can pick it up. If I can, I can. I don't know how
Make
strong I
a
got.
melee check.
10, 12, 14.
14. It budges.
I mean, it's attached to the building.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to keep on, or at least take a decent sized chunk of it. If I
You
can break off a good sized chunk anyways.
you hear it start to compress beneath your pushing. You just, and it's almost like it's breaking.
Well,
You hear
what
a
I want to do is either get it or a good chunk of it, and I want to try and pick it up and then toss it down on the fan because I want the dog tags.
Yeah, you as you break off a massive piece about this big as you walk over and you throw it down as the fan just trying to move past it and it just can't as the dog tags kind of splash back up and they kind of bounce next to the fan.
I jump down, I grab the dog tags,
Yep.
and I'm enraged again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for the professor.
Okay. As you
So I climb through the vents.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see if I can locate him somehow.
as you're looking about, you look into the lab. No one in the lab. Go over to the next vent. You dropping down the vent that you
I
dropped
go into
down?
the vent where the lab was,
Oh, okay.
at least.
Yeah, you go down and you notice what you didn't notice before. Surrounding you, a lot of blood splatter. The fan right
Yeah.
above. Yeah. They rained Kyle on you while you were asleep. For fun. Jones was dead. Ramirez was unconscious. So they were unaware.
All right. Do I see any weapons in here?
It's a good question.
Doesn't have to be any. It could just be random something. You know.
Oh yeah, you see a couple pistols.
Grab a pistol. Do I see any what kind of chemicals and stuff? Anything that looks like it might be flammable?
Most of it looks pretty flammable.
I start grabbing some vials and just chucking them at other stuff and take a shot. You know, just to see, is it a? Oh, I don't know if there's laser guns yet, or if there's a future
There
thing.
are. Doesn't look like anyone here has them.
Yeah, I got a standard 9mm with that
Yeah.
or something like that. All right, I take a chance to see and shoot at some of the chemicals to see if it, if it
Take a couple shots, and considering the wall is stone and the way it's scraping off, eventually one just catches.
All right, I go out the door, and I continue looking for the professor.
You make your way out the door, and you see the front door open. Footsteps in the snow.
I start track. I go out that. Now, where is that in correlation to where my guys are?
When you go out the front and you're looking and you're going in the direction of the footsteps, to your right is the woods.
My guys are.
Mm-hmm.
And he went.
Straight.
My guy's this way, he's that way.
Yeah.
Did I get his name?
Mm-hmm.
The professor's name?
Can you make a logic check for me, see if you remember it, since you were groggy?
Or it could be the serum thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Nope.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw that.
Now I'm trying to picture is what he looked like in my head.
You can get that.
Okay.
Can you make a non-combat vigilance check?
Oh, 16 plus.
It's a 16. You hear munching. Like chewing.
I'm looking. I have my hands around. To my right. I look to the right.
You hear...
Oh,
As you see a bear. As Mulder Ramirez.
What the? That bears don't just attack. I bum rushed them.
Can you make one more vigilance check while you're bum rushing it?
10, 11. 11.
You see something on its face. Mechanical.
And it was an experiment as well. Well, go, get, and
You're clocking it?
yeah. No, I'm doing, and I still got the gun in my hand. I am trying to shoot it too as I'm bum rushing it.
As you shoot it, you hear as it growls, and if you get close enough, you're still socking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going until I can.
Until you can get close, and you swing, and you watch as its face caves in, and it sparks. Before it as the bear crumbles. You look over at Ramirez, his intestines are falling out.
The whole bear was a machine?
Yeah. It wasn't an experiment, it was a creation.
And Mer's dead? Or he's just gutted?
He's gutted. He's breathing. I put that in quotations.
I grab Ramirez! Oh! I'm trying to... I can't...
Hey.
Why? No. My mother...
Hey. Get us home. See you on the other side, brother. Hey,
They're gonna pay. I'm gonna get this son of a bitch.
Yes. Hey. Yeah. Give him milk, kid. I know you will. As he slowly stops breathing. You currently have Kyle's.
I'm actually screaming it.
Yeah. You have Kyle's tags, and then still around his neck is Ramirez's, and then around Jones he still has his.
I take all their tags and I put them on. Any sign of radio? The radio?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Kyle's in pieces, so I can't get him home.
Mm-hmm. But the other two, hopefully.
It's freaking cold out. Grab those two and put them on my shoulder, and I'm trying to make my way to bivouac.
All right.
Or to the exfil.
Okay.
Which is a couple thousand yards away.
As you start marching towards exfil with both over your shoulders.
I'm keeping my eyes, vigilant. I'm being vigilant as looking around. Still kind of looking for the professor.
Yeah, you see the footsteps as you're following them. It's in the general direction of where exfil is. And you're seeing them before they stop. And there's a circle in the snow. Like snow was blown away. Right where exfil was. Traitors. It was a plan all along.
Trade. Oh, like not trader as in selling and buying and selling. Traders as they betrayed.
They betrayed you. The people that were supposed to be flying with you were working for Igorov. And all of
I
this.
forgot the name, so.
Yes, but you get what I mean. Originally, the intent.
Professor.
And at the moment, their mission was a success. They got a mutant. The witnesses are dead. Igorov escaped unscathed, and that is where we'll end your session.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have fun.